Good morning. I'm Barry Ginsberg. I was a professor of medicine at the University of Iowa, and I love technology. Electric vehicles have stirred interest because of the beneficial effect on climate change. They can provide carbon emission-free transportation at a per mile cost fuel savings of 70 to 90%. Federal and state rebates have significantly lowered the cost of ownership. In these sessions, we will discuss how electric cars work, what are advantages and problems, and is one right for you? I became interested in electric cars just before the beginning of the pandemic. And for the past 2.5 years, I've studied them from books, from articles, and from video presentation. About a year ago, I decided to replace my 10-year-old RAV4 with 100,000 miles with an electric car. Because of supply chain problems, it took almost a year to purchase one, but I now have one for about 2 months. I love driving it. The course will be given in person as 5 90-minute sessions. At each, I'll try to talk for about 60 minutes and leave an additional 30 minutes for questions. Specifically, the sessions will be how both conventional and electric cars work, what are the differences in driving an electric car, what are the various types of electric cars. There are now 4 types of electrified vehicles, from simple hybrids to hydrogen fuels. How do they differ? How do they work? And what are the advantages and disadvantages of each? We will discuss the range of electric vehicles, their batteries, and charging the car. Many electric vehicles can now go 250 miles on a charge, and one can go 500 miles. There are now 2 different types of batteries for electric vehicles, and more on the way. How do they differ? There are 3 different methods of charging electric vehicles. How do they differ? What are the amazing new safety and convenience features in the new electric cars? Some of these features are also available on the newer internal combustion engine vehicles. How do they work and why are they important? Finally, we'll talk about the economics of electric cars, how much they cost, what are the subsidies, and a discussion of the current and newer cars that are more affordable. I hope you find this interesting and will join the class. It will be in person in March, Thursdays at 10 a.m. at George Mason University.